All right, guys, we're over here. Like I said, it's Hudson, Newport, Richey, Florida. They have a huge car show going on, and we're going to check out some of the cars. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. Whose is this?
There. It's mine.
Hey, I'm Sean. I have a YouTube site called Junkyards and Barn Finds.
Thanks for the time. Oh yeah? Super cool.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about it.
It's been together about 18 years now.
Did you build it? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did everything but the paint. My brother painted it. And, you know, it's got a whole custom chassis in it. The thing was so rotted when I got it, you couldn't really do anything with it.
Right.
The leaf springs stuck up out of the back of the bed. It was so rotted. The rear end wasn't even bolted to anything. So we got rid of all that, made a whole new chassis.
Now this was one of the original pickups that they had.
Oh yeah. I didn't do any of that.
Don't they usually have like a side door on these things, or?
That was the Volkswagen.
Oh, okay. Gotcha,
Volkswagen had the ramp that came down. Yeah,
okay.
those were pretty neat.
So, and then what's the engine on this thing?
502 crate motor. And it's got the blower and stuff on.
Right. Is that the radiator?
Yeah.
Okay, so
it works pretty good.
Yeah, I guess with a fan on, it doesn't really matter.
Got the air intake down at the bottom.
Oh, right there. Okay.
That's what that is down there. And it's all blocked off, kind of like a modified NASCAR. You know, they just It's just all blocked off under there. That works good. What is this? The fuel tank? Nah, it's just a dummy.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, man. I got an 18-gallon tank underneath the floor back there.
Because I was like, man, that.
That's an original Elco.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an oldie right there.
And you guys built the engine and everything as well, or?
Yeah.
I mean, it's great, but yeah,
I went through the motor when I got it because it had a burnt piston. The guy was running nitrous in an airboat.
Okay.
So I had to go through the whole motor.
So you get a lot of looks at when you're going down the highway with this.
Oh my God.
How many times have you been pulled over?
0.
Or
I've been waiting to get pulled over to see what side of the car they come to.
They must, like at night, thinking you're going backwards down the highway or something.
Yep.
So
I had a cop follow me all the way home once until I turned in my driveway. Then he just kept going.
And then you have the headlights are in the tail lights.
Yep.
So did you have to do a lot of electrical stuff with this as well to turn it around, or not really?
It's got a whole new wiring harness in it, like painless.
Okay.
And these are 63 Falcon tail lights. They fit right in the holes, perfect.
Oh, nice. And wheelie bars. Now, can this do? I mean, a lot of these things is a little wet ragging and everything else. So
yeah, this will pull them up in the air.
Have you ever taken it to a track just to mess around, or is it just more for fun? And did you guys Frenched in the doors and everything?
Yeah, it's on a popper. I had my race car when I wanted to go to the track.
Okay.
This is just my cruiser.
Oh, this is fun as anything. First car I've seen here. I'm not from here, so they said there was a show here. First car. Yeah. Something crazy as this. So if this is the first car, this will be awesome. So. And are you from locally here?
Yeah, I'm right across the street.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right behind those buildings is
oh, gotcha.
Back there.
Yeah. Sweet.
Didn't even get temperature in it by the time I got here.
And was it running a turbo 400?
Turbo 400,
okay.
Ford 9-inch.
Okay.
I just put a 411 posi in it.
Right. And everything's digital, the digital dash,
yeah,
pretty
digital
much.
Dash.
Wow, full cage.
Got the tilt wheel in there.
Nice. It's just totally odd and different and cool, man. So, well, I appreciate it. What was your first name?
Alan.
Hey, Alan, I'm Sean, like I said. So, this is really cool. Even though the flames going the right way. I didn't even notice that first. With something like this, you're used to seeing flames anyway for the period, but didn't realize they're coming from. Yeah. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, our brother did a good job on it. It's held up this long.
Wow. And then what are these, just Luan windows?
Yeah, Lexan.
Yeah, Lexan, yeah.
It's the only thing I could think of. I wasn't going to get glass cut for that. No way.
Yeah.
It wasn't worth it.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, here's who we are.
All right, cool.
But I
All right,
appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Oops, sorry, guys. So this area here seems to be a lot of the older hot rods, rat rods like this. Pretty cool. Very cool. Cars for Kids and Veterans show. This thing is pretty low. Man, look at the leather top on this thing. Look at this leather. That is crazy. Really nice. $1931 Chevy. Old school paint. This guy. Stu Peckard's Hot Rods and Custom. That's old school, all hand paint stuff. Oh, look at these carbs. Tarpon Springs. You can even get some old school hot rod apparel.
Am I got to talk?
No, I just
That's gonna be Casey.
Oh, hey, hi, Sean with Junkyards and Barn Finds. We're on YouTube, and tell us a little bit about the apparel. It has to do with the club here, and you guys have a website. So if somebody wants to order some of this stuff, how do they go ahead and find it and order it?
So you're going to go to shopify.com.
Okay.
Old School Hot Rods.
All right. Is that the name of the club? And people can just go and order it, so they can do Zelle, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. We'll put this stuff up at the bottom of the video, guys. So I just saw this here. So if you're somebody who has a hot rod and you want to get one of these shirts, they've got all kinds, looks like all kinds of different designs on here. You're supporting their club, but you're also supporting all the older hot rods, the pre-war stuff and everything that we just looked at. If you like to see, there's so much here. We've got hot rods here. Eco's way over to there. And so we're gonna walk around right here. We're gonna check out some of the Mopar stuff that's here. And a whole bunch of Mopars parked together, except there's a Chevy Camaro here too, but we'll just walk around and check out what is here. So. Couple Hemi cars, couple Challengers, old school Charger. 70. It's a 68?
Yeah. Right.
Huh. Wow. I thought the 70s had the closed
They all do. But the 70 bumper comes up around. It's a big circular bumper. Yeah, 68s have the round lights.
Okay.
Side lights. 69s are reflectors, and then 70s are.
Oh, that's right. Because when they were doing the Dukes of Hazzard, they were using all 3 cars, and they had
they
some.
Were just, making them look on camera.
All the same. Okay. Is this yours? I'm assuming.
It is.
Now, is it all original or redone?
Yeah, it's a numbers matching car. It's a 383 Magnum 4-speed, and they only made 259 of them in '68.
And how long have you had it?
I've had it about 30 years.
Oh wow, okay. So you got it probably when it was around 3,500, $4,000, something, when you bought them?
I paid $1,500 for it. And it was a complete running car.
Because I'm 57, so like my 390, my big block Chevelle back in '84 was $1,300 for. Yeah. But you kept yours, and I sold mine and traded it for a Blazer with a snowplow.
Hey, necessity.
So, did you have to redo it, or is it just?
It's only been done for the last. We finished it in 15, I believe, 2015.
Wow.
I drove it for a while. It's got the original motor, and it developed a cam bearing issue.
Okay.
So it would lose oil pressure, and I didn't want to damage anything, so I parked it it sat parked for 20 years.
Wow.
And then a while back, I just decided to redo the car.
Well, I mean, now that it's worth probably more than the garage it sits in.
Yeah, kind of.
Gets to that point where you go, I kind of gotta.
I love watching Meekum.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we've been there.
It gives you big dreams, big ideas, you know.
So, and is this the original color?
No, this car was turbine bronze metallic.
Okay. I was gonna say, because it's got that.
It's R4. It's a Chrysler. It's 68 Charger red.
Right.
Or R4 in '69, but it was turbine bronze metallic, and it wasn't bright enough for me.
Yeah.
I didn't. When I got the car, it was complete. It had everything but the fender tag.
Okay.
So when I got the car, I wanted to build a red Charger, slam it, pump up a motor, and just have a hot rod.
Right, like everybody back then, put some big tires in the front, small tires in the back.
And so my buddy, you know, we painted the trunk Ferrari red. We jammed the whole car in Ferrari red, and then I got a phone call from a guy who owned the car 35 years. In 1972 he owned it.
Okay.
He said, "Hey, I think I have something for you," and he had the fender tag.
Oh wow.
So we met in San Francisco, and it was the fender tag for this car. And at that point, my buddy said, "Dude, we are." It was Ferrari red, then we changed it to R4 red, and then I got the fender tag, and he said, "We're not changing the color." He's not, I'm not jamming the car again.
Right.
So it stayed red.
Okay.
But everything else is date coded, original bolts and all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. Oh, it's beautiful. And the original, was the original interior white?
Black.
Okay. So.
I mean, once the color wasn't.
Yeah, that's expendable. But yeah. So the 8-track player in there.
Yeah.
So. It was 727?
No, it's a 4-speed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know much about these. I've been to Tim Wellborn's house and museum, and
I hear that's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, we did a whole video. We were up there last year during the Hot Rod Power Tour and stuff. But seeing everybody having them out now, it's so rare. So you probably get a ton of looks driving down the road.
Oh well.
Or do you not take?
I do. Around where I live, I do. We trailered them down here.
Oh, where are you out of?
Up by Ocala.
Oh, okay.
It's not that far, but
no.
There's also, you never know if it's going to rain, so I've just put it back in the trailer.
I was up there for the Garlits show, the Garlits Mopar show, I guess, Christmas time.
Yeah.
Were you there for that?
I wasn't. I wasn't even in the state at that. At that time, but.
Okay.
We'll hit the next. I live 20 minutes from Garlits' place.
Oh, okay. And this came with power brakes?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. The only thing changed on the car was the color. Everything else is how it came.
Wow. Even have the stock wheels on that? They're not. They're the stock looking wheels.
Right. The wheels, the original wheels on this car were. I don't know the number, but Mopar guys love the wheels.
Yeah.
And I had 3 of them. and the fourth one was kind of different. As I said, the car needed to be gone through. But a buddy of mine needed those wheels, so I sold them to him through the.
All right, guys, here's a Plymouth Valiant, and if you guys watched our video on the Cuda and the Barracuda, the Plymouth Valiant, if you look at it, it definitely has the vibe of the Cuda. And the Barracuda, not the Cuda, but the Barracuda used a lot of parts, a lot of body parts from this car. So, but very sweet ragtop. And then a GTX. Nice GTX. Root beer flavor. 69 Plymouth GTX. The leather in here.
Alright, station wagon. So
that would be the end of it, man.
That would be it.
Yeah, the less she sees of me, the better.
Oh, excuse me.
Right, mirror tire works like that.
Yeah.
440 GTX.
Oh, if you think of anything you might like.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'll guys will give back to save them.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
I will. Thank you.
There was one that first Friday left.
Nice root beer flavored GTX. So thanks for watching this episode. Check out some more. We're over here at this big giant Golf View Square. I don't even know the name of this place, but where is it? Golf View Square Mall, and we're in Hudson, Port Richey. So we're in Port Richey, Florida. Sorry guys, don't know much about this place, but anyway, there's a giant car show here. We figured we'd stop. We were going to go to Dade City today, but we'll stop here instead. So check out a couple more videos from today. Should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.